start.
Hey guys, what's up? Again, welcome to our next podcast. And today, I am your host or co-host Pugaroza alongside with my mates Suvike Pokhrel and Soyam Gimire. And today we're going to talk about something very interesting. And I hope you enjoy our conversation. And Soyam, tell us about simulation theory, man. What do you think about it? That's the topic going to talk today about.
Uh, uh, different person have different theories, but I think Mr. Subiga, please you start. I'm just not ready to say it right now.
Okay. You passed the topic towards me very smoothly. I give you credit for that. I don't know about the simulation theory. No. The simulation theory is. I think you guys have seen the movie Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves. So in that movie is basically about the movie is trying to depict that we are living in a dream world, right? Like where somebody is setting up a fake world and we are just living in it. So yeah, that is simulation in my point of view. My I don't think we are in a simulation, because yeah, I don't think we are in simulation because I don't think there is anyone controlling us, or there is. It's just my opinion, but yeah, I don't think we are in a simulation. I will justify it later. But do you guys think that we are in a simulation? So please, Pukaroja, do you think are we in a simulation or no?
Well, I don't think we are in a simulation, but there is something that is controlling us. Uh, you know, let's can we determine the factor lock? We can't, right? So I guess there is this the lock is determined by someone who is above us, above our dimension, and uh, in certain way they are controlling us. Yes, Mr. Pukar, any opinion on this?
I think Pukaroja, our friend Pukar, has some technical difficulties going on. We can't hear you, Pukar. Okay, so let me ask you something, Vimir. Who are the who do you think is controlling us? Like who do you think? If, as you said previously, just before that somebody is, you think that we are being controlled by someone. Who do you
Yeah,
think it is? Yeah, please.
I don't think we are being controlled by someone. I only think that some factor like lock is being of us are being controlled by someone. Okay, I don't think we are being controlled, but a factor that determine our lives is being controlled by someone.
Like what do you mean the factor?
The factor means like the luck is a factor that we can't predict and we can't determine, uh, so that luck factor is being control of ours is being controlled by someone. I guess that's my point, and I don't think that we are whole, like our every activities is controlled by them, but I only think that our luck factor is controlled by them.
Can you provide some examples on lock factor?
Bro, lock, what is lock? Let's say uh, uh, in a cricket match, you have to score like 6 runs in one ball, or let's forget about that, 7 runs in one run. What like if the bowler throws one last ball, no ball, you know, and in that no ball the cricketer, the batter scores six. So isn't that some kind of luck involved there for the batter?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
So that kind of factor is controlled by the higher being, which we can't access.
we don't have access to.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Oh, very nice point. Mr. Pugaroja, are you? Can you speak? We really need some more opinions regarding this, because I think you have a better knowledge than us. You always have a extra point, you know. So, oh, and
If you have earphone, please open it and speak, okay?
mm,
So talking about simulation, Mr. Subige, you were telling that you justify your opinion.
yeah. Talking about my opinion, I don't think, I don't think that neither are we control, nor our luck factor is being controlled, because whatever we do, right? Like whatever we do is our result, right? Like if we read, we'll pass our exam. If we don't read, we will fail our exam, right?
Yes,
So, do you get my point?
yes, yes.
So yeah, I think the luck factor is also within us, right? So that is my opinion, because our results depends upon us, right? And our life is also totally dependent on us. Yeah, now we can hear you, Pukaroja. Can you please speak?
Now you can hear me.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Now we can hear you.
Bro, I just put on my earphone and you guys can't hear me. Wait a minute, okay? Second, let me.
Okay, no problem.
So I don't think like how can you control everything? Like if TU teacher is trash, then how? If you write good but you be fail, then what are the chance? How could you have prevented that? That's unlock.
Oh, very good contradictory point. Swam Gimire.
So
Yeah.
that I think lock factor is controlled by higher being dimension, and
But
that I think that higher being is God.
oh God, do you think so? You are saying that God does us whatever He wants. God, God decides our luck factor and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you are in my team, since you don't believe we are in simulation, right?
No, we are not being fully controlled. No.
But we are not being fully controlled, but we are being controlled to some extent. You mean to say?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Oh, nice point. Nice point. Yeah, I think only one man from us can totally contradict on our opinions, and
Yeah.
that is Mr. Pukar. You can speak when you are ready. Okay, have you watched the film Matrix? The Matrix swim, mere.
No, dude.
Oh, it is like that movie was released in 1999, right? So this concept of being we are in a simulation or not is very old topic, old conception.
But the
Mm.
thing about this log, I made it myself.
You made it yourself.
Bro, I have not watched anything on this simulation kind of topic. I just used my thinking and thoughts and made my own theory. Maybe there is out there, but I have not watched.
Oh, then I must say your point was very much correct. Yeah, I agree with your opinion.
If Mr. Podcast host can contradict our opinion, please. Now is your time.
Oh, Gimire,
Yes,
like there is a term, right? Escaping the matrix.
skipping the matrix. Yeah, I've heard it somewhere.
Oh, yeah. You have heard it somewhere. Like, what do you think? What do you think it means?
Um, I don't know. Skipping our, normal
No, no,
human
no,
life.
not escaping. Escaping.
Escaping our normal human life and um, being rich. I don't know.
Oh, very much short and sweet.
Is that what it means?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. This simulation topic is like too much, very much past. Like even the science hasn't been able to prove it yet.
Bro, of course, they will not be able to prove it. Bro, it's higher dimension. How can they prove it?
Hello guys, hello. Are you listening?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Finally.
Bro, don't force, okay? I haven't course in Nepali. I haven't put on the
Okay,
headphone,
okay,
okay?
okay, 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 okay. Don't worry, don't worry.
I'm in the room of my mother.
Okay, okay, don't
Okay.
worry. You can give your point, Mr. Pukar.
But bro, I didn't. I missed like for the last 10 minutes. I missed all your.
No, no, just say if whether you believe that we are in a simulation or not.
Okay. No, I was like, I don't know if I believe or not, but the simulation theory is like kind of compelling to me as well, right? Like what, like it's it is basically that people say we are in a simulation because we are being simulated by uh, we are being simulated by somebody else. Like if I had to explain you, like it's basically a video game, okay? So uh, so like let's say now as the technology is developing in such a pace rate, now we are getting more realistic like 3D images, right? I wouldn't be surprised that like uh, in the span of 5 more years, if somebody couldn't tell like the thing in the generating like 3D models and games are real or not, like are they really taken through camera, or are they generated by the computer? Like it's very realistic, right? 3D images and graphics are very realistic. Would you guys agree on that, me on that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very realistic, and what I think is like I think we can reach and we will reach in a certain stage that we can like simulate our whole brain and our whole body in a video game, okay? And we will reach in a certain stage that we can simulate each and everything in this world in a computer graphics, and a person wouldn't know or wouldn't be able to uh, tell the difference between the real world and the world they live in, which is a simulated world. And what I believe is like we are a byproduct of, not what I believe is, but like what like I can say is we might be a byproduct of somebody else's simulation, somebody else's, like people like us, let's say like 10,000 years ago or 100,000 years ago, create like reached at a certain level, the civilization of there reached a certain threshold of technological advancement that they could simulate persons like them, which we are. Okay, and that not might be, and that not even might be, they might not even simulate uh, right now as an advanced being. They might just wrote a computer program which, sort of takes us through a journey of a history. Like there were hunter gatherer, and then after their computer program, and then after a certain amount of time, let's say 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 time, that we developed as a, as a people, we developed a civilization, let's say, per se, right? Because that's the next level in the game, and that takes a long, because those games are created by the people who already were so advanced than us. And then after, again, after like 5,000, years later, in 1500, 1600 AD, we reached a certain civilization development period, where we conquer, where we colonize. And then after, it kind of developed, and the program also kind of developed. And then after, I think we will reach at a certain point where we human, the game gets so advanced, that we human, I don't know, like, we human can generate the game they developed, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands or millions years ago. And then after, we will be not kind of out of simulation, but we will develop another inner simulation. And then after that inner civilization, again, after like gazillions of years, we'll develop another inner civilization, inner simulation. It's an interloop of simulation, where you can get billions and even trillions of simulation. And and like, the question is, are we one of those trillion civilization, a simulation, or are we the, the main simulation, the first simulation that, not the first simulation, but the first civilization that created the simulation. And uh, and I think our chance of being in one of those trillions and multi-trillion gazillions of simulation is more than being the first, civilization to create that simulation. Did you get that?
Yeah, I think I got it. But how would you explain when someone dies?
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's, we are in simulation. So what I mean to say is, you cannot see further than, there is no world render further than what you can see. For an example, like with your not like with your bare eyes, but then in games, because you guys play more games than I and have played, like you say, in game also, there, you can see the environment around you, but there is certain limit, right? But and you go after that, the image hasn't rendered, right? The
Yes,
environment hasn't been rendered, right? In certain area only the environment is rendered, and if you are in that area, then you can see the render environment, otherwise you see the blank space, right? I think the
yes,
same thing is like, somebody has like, there's a computer program where people has programmers, I don't know if the people or whoever it is who has programmers, that we only see what our they only render what our eye sees. So like, let's say, if you what is the best example is, like, what is, if there is like, how can you give me, how can I give me the example, like, there's a, let's say, in a underground, right?
yes,
There is a pile of rock, uh, like, there's a pile of rock in the underground, okay, under the soil. And if you dig it, right, so you don't know, and there might not be like a pile of rock, right? You dig in, you find one rock, they render the rock just before you dig in. And then after, you dig in and you see another rock, that is just render. Before you didn't see it, there was no rock.
yes, yes.
And about your point of dying, I don't know, like, have you heard the word deja vu?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's something that you feel that you have seen it, but thought of, like, it's something that you have sort of felt it, but you don't know when you felt it. It's some the
yes,
kind reminds you. And
yes,
I think
yes.
Yeah, I also don't know much about simulation theory, but from what I know, like I think, yeah, I think the memory is also like what I'm talking to right now is totally simulated. Like I might in a world I might be doing something else, like right now, like 1 minute ago, as our memory is also being simulated. I think that like 1 minute ago I could have done something different. Like I could have been in USA, not like I could have traveled, but just giving an example, I could have been in your house, but my memory is programmed in such a way that I don't remember that. And you could have also been in, like you could have been talking with me in your house, but your memory is programmed in such a way that you forget everything, and you right now are in a render way that you and me are talking. And to your point of dying, like somebody like might die, but I don't know, we don't render that, or our memory has been flashed about that, like I don't know. And we are just I think we are just given whatever we sort of have given from the computer. That's my
Oh,
point.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Nice. Nice. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starstruck by the words of Pukar. Yeah, I knew that this guy would give us a banging view on his theory. So as expected, he has delivered. So Pukar, you just believe that we are living just as the way as it has been shown in the movie The Matrix, right? You
So
believe that?
I haven't watched the movie Matrix.
Oh, no, no, but my bad. But it is just about the thing that
Yeah.
you described previously. You
Yeah,
described
yeah.
it just now.
And another word I like, Elon Musk was asked, when
Ah,
we reach the full capability of AGI, artificial general intelligence,
yeah, yeah.
right? And like he was asked, like, what would be your first question to the AGI? And he said, what is
Ah,
outside the simulation?
yeah, you was asked by Joe Rogan, right?
I think he was asked by Lex.
Oh, okay, okay. But oh, no, whatever. But yeah, I have seen that. That Elon Musk genuinely believes that we are in a simulation.
Yeah, yeah,
So
he does, he does.
yeah, yeah. But
He
it's
does.
quite like pretty much vast topic, just
Very
like the
vast topic, literally.
yeah, very vast topic, just like quantum physics and stuff like that.
No, vaster than that.
Bastard, yeah, bastard than that. So yeah,
Have you guys heard? There's one Schrodinger's cat equation. Have you guys asked that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Do you know what that means?
I don't know that what that means though.
I also don't know what that exactly means. Okay, but that's like crazy concept. Schrodinger's cat equation. Like, what is that? Is so like assume there's a cat in a uh, there's a there's a cat in a box. Okay,
Yeah.
and then after the cat, like what would it be your, like the cat is either dead or either alive, right? That's a two of the position that the cat can be, right?
Yes.
It can be either dead or either alive.
Yes.
But before you see with your eyes, in front of your bare eyes, the cat can be in both states. It can be either alive, or like it can be dead or alive at the same time.
Yes.
So do you get what I mean to say? Like it's not possible for a cat to be dead or alive at the same time. It can be either dead or either alive, right?
Yeah.
But what Schrodinger's equation, like Schrodinger's cat, in theory says that if there's a cat in a box and if you haven't seen the cat, there's the equal chance of cat being alive and dead at the same time. So there's a two chances, okay? Not two chances, but the cat being alive and dead at the same time. So when you see and open the box, then only one of the events happen, and that event is render, I guess. The cat can be alive and can is alive and dead at the same times, but the when you open the box and the photons and the light comes and how you see it, all the signs, the the cat Might be just it depends. I don't know what it depends on, but it's sort of it depends on you, or I don't know if it is render, that it might be one of the two states, right? Either dead or alive, but it cannot be in the both state. But before you see the cat in the box, it can be in both state. It's something like says like that. I probably butchered the converse, like the explanation, but
Bro, you are you
something like
are you are just telling the possibility here. You know,
that.
possible. A cat can be alive also, and dead also. That's possibility, isn't it?
No, no, that's not possibility. That's the true at that point of time before you see it. The cat
Well,
is in both states at the same time.
bro, it's like you find 10,000 rupees in the road. You may find 10,000 rupees on the road by walking 5 meters, or you may not find
No,
it.
no, it's not or. There's no or. You may find and you may not find.
Okay,
And
okay,
it
so
has it has to do with like the photons and the light, and it depends like so what you see, because what you see is due to light, right?
yes,
So light reflects and on a certain object, and then after it reflects back onto your eyes and you see the visuals, right?
yes,
So so what happens is like when light rays of light comes, so there are two possibility. So cat is dead and cat is alive, right?
yeah,
And so it depends on the light. So it depends on the light which way the light goes. If the light goes to the stage where the cat is alive, you see and render yourself and like the cat is alive. And if the light goes to the way that cat is dead, it renders and in your eyes then you see the cat is dead. So there might be like two two event for the same person. Like for me, Pukar, there might be two events,
oh,
just because the nature of light,
oh, nice, yeah, okay.
but I don't know if this is Schrodinger's cat. Okay, it sort of resembles it, but I probably butcher it.
Bro, so we are in a simulation. We may be in inner loop. Let's say
Yeah,
37th loop, and
yeah,
we'll transcend to after certain few hundred years, we'll transcend to some being. We'll create our own simulation,
yeah,
and
yeah,
new era starts,
yeah.
like
New
that.
era stars.
Okay, bro, uh, that's a good theory. Maybe it is possible,
Yeah, might be.
considering we only, you know, see what's visible to us and what's around us,
Yeah, and with all the stuff of the virtual reality, augmented reality coming in along, you know,
Yeah.
that makes it very interesting as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, why us then? Why are we us? Like, why not dogs? Why not cats?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. In game, you probably have.
Or,
I don't know.
or maybe it's just a dream of mine. When I die, I'll wake up.
Yeah, I think we are the main characters of the game, the simulation.
Okay. How's that even possible? We need food to eat.
Yeah,
We need
that's
a
all.
food to live.
Yeah, and like in game also, you need food for a character to get energized.
What the hell? Oh. Oh, for example, we like after. you know, like you said, in the future, after 1,000 to 1,000 years, we create our own simulation, and we as a being need food or not.
Of course, because we are one of the simulation created by our prior, people. You get what I mean? Because we are not the origin. I don't know. Like, if we are not the original one who created the first simulation, then we are one of the billions of simulation or trillions of civilization that is simulated.
Okay.
So we can procreate. Come on, man, speak something.
Bro, I'm no, no, I don't have much knowledge and opinion on this topic. I just think that we are not in a simulation, but I can't justify why.
Okay.
Bro,
So
what do you think of my theory?
you your theory, yeah, I agree to your theory that everything is not. I thought I was having no opinion that whatever we do, like it will have an impact on the result, right? We are not in like we control our fate and destiny, right? But since but as you said that point, everything is not in our control. Yeah, I like it. I like that point, and yeah, I accept it.
Yeah, dude, everything is not in our control, and there is certain factor like luck that is controlled by, like Pukar said,
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
higher dimension, or
Yeah.
something
I
like that.
hadn't thought about that, but yeah, I must give that. I must give the credit. I like your opinion. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Not even higher, being, it's just being controlled by a program set of instructions written in a computer.
Okay, wrote those instruction? Higher being people.
People
Okay.
people who were before us.
So I was saying like that, and that people are certainly gods to us.
Yeah, but then, like, like those people who have created simulation, their job is to not only like oversee us, right? They might have their own difficulties and they might have their own ideas, as we have now, as we want to go to Mars, as we want to create AGI. They might have already created that, but they want to again go to the next level of technological advancement or something like that, right? So their job is not only to see us, but their job is to do better in their own world as well. And like they cannot like see us, like it's an automated system, I guess. Like they've written a code, and then after we walk only through that code, and if there's a bug in the code, then I think the bug will be the problem will be shown in the real life as well.
Yes. Bog in real life.
Yeah, but yeah, but if there's a bug in a code, then there would be a dysfunction in a real life if we are being simulated by the code of by the code they have written, right?
Okay. But I don't think there is a computer code. It's just too
No,
stupid to think.
no, it is not too stupid to think. If you think about the advancement that we are going on, I mean, I don't say the stupid. Like if somebody, before I don't know before Iron Man came or not, but like if somebody in 1990s, right,
Yeah.
would have thought like there would be, if you kind of raise your palm, then there will be a blue screen appearing out of thin air, and then you can click that blue screen, and then after you have like something else will appear. I mean, that wouldn't have been crossed their mind in 1990s, but as the time goes, like it is very much possible right now as well. And I was having the same conversation in class 10, that will that Iron Man thing be possible, because in class 10 the thing like AI and AR were not very much developed.
Yeah.
And like my estimation, well, I was talking with my friends where like was 50 years from then, when I was, I think, in school 10 class probably, you know that thing will be possible where Iron Man kind of clicks in the air, and then after all these computer screens appears, right? but it will not take 20 years like the Apple, the what was that called, the Apple VR set.
Meta Vision, Vision Pro.
Yeah, Vision Pro. That was pretty cool as well. And that was pretty much like it was a bulky though, but it provided the functionality, not to the fullest extent, but it kind of sort of showed the idea. And I think, yeah, I think what we think is very much limited to our consciousness. I think there are lots of things that could happen and lots of outrageous things that could happen that we cannot even fathom to think. And I think there are lots of possibilities. And as you said, like it doesn't sit right with you that somebody can write a code and kind of control us. But that's very negligible, because I think it's like there's no boundary to the thinking. And I think our brain works, and we think in a very small and concise way that doesn't that doesn't expresses our full extent of thinking and what could happen in the in the world.
So then that means uh, why can't we see people who programmed us?
Yeah, because we are in a simulation. You can see anything outside of the simulation. We live in a simulation. We follow the rule, uh, and if we disobey the rule, I think we'll get punished, because we are in a simulation. Outside of the simulation, if you can go outside of the simulation, then that's probably a bug, right? In a program, or you could probably hack their system. And if we can hack their system and see outside and meet the other people, that you can do that. But we are in a simulation, means a confined area being programmed by somebody else.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
why are there unequal people, like unequal, you know, like if they are programmed us, then the program should have been same. That means all life should have been same. Why is
No,
it different?
how how can all life be same? Like, why it is necessary to be the all the people should have the same life?
Yeah,
How?
because program is same program.
Like there might be different conditions to the program as well. Come on.
Bro, everyone is a person, so person is a common thing. Everyone
Yeah.
is certain gender, male or female. Male is a common thing or female is a common thing. Like that.
Well, now I think they have added a couple of gender.
Okay. Oh, that means there are so many uh, like traits written in code.
I think, like, if you look at the possibility, okay, possibility of something, let's say the possibility of any, like, what do you think, if okay, IP6, okay, IPv6, how like it can be of 2 to the power 64, right? So we can have 2 to the power 64 uh, amount of IP, right?
Yeah,
So
digits.
what is 2 to the power 64
Yeah, yeah,
in in number?
yeah. Continue.
No, but like what is the amount?
2 to the power
Million?
64. I don't know. Maybe bits.
No, like 2 to the power 64. I like if one IP address has 64 bits, then and then after it can, like, we can have a combination of 2 to the power 64 IP address, right?
Oh,
Right. So
yes,
did you
yes.
get what I mean to say, right? No, it's like in IPv6, like you have 64 bits, right?
Yes.
How many 64 bits number can you configure without making it similar? Without the similar bits, it's 2 to the power 64, right?
I don't understand.
So let's say you have two bits, 1 and 0,
Yes.
and let's say those are the IP address. How many different combination of IP address can you formulate with that?
1001 zeros individually, ones individually.
Yeah, 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So there are that is 2 to the power 2. Okay, right?
yeah, yeah,
So there are four IP different address that you can configure, and IP address couldn't be same, right?
yeah,
So so in if there is 64 bits, then 2 to the power 64 combination
yeah.
of IP address you can get different combination, right? So that
Yes,
probably goes in billions, right?
yes,
So if we can create like billions of IP address, right? Different combination of billions of IP address. I think we also can create different, like, not no, just it is just an analogy. Billions of people with different mindset, different personality. You
oh
know,
yeah,
it's
okay,
like there's only 7 billion. I mean, it can go to trillions and trillions in a
yeah,
program as well. If you kind of talk in a programming sense, it's not limited.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I want to, that's my point. When you say like why aren't there similar people with similar characteristics?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I understood your point.
Yeah, I think we should all conclude, right?
Yeah, definitely. Bro, I learned today a great deal of things.
I don't know what you learned, but I speak gibberish today. So, Vijay Pukhrel, if you have anything to say,
Oh, no, no, no. What I can say, like, you two are
no.
interested, you were talking, and I was interested in your conversation, not actually on the topic. So yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
enjoyed,
So,
I enjoyed you two talking. So yeah, I will conclude. So yeah, that's it for today. Pukar, our friend Pukar Oza, they really gave a nice explanation, and Sohim Gimire also said that he learned a lot of things. So
Yeah,
hope you will see the video. We'll see you next time. Bye.
bye.
Right, right. काट्न चाहिँ